Safe to say that lots of fans collect Packers stuff. Well, some of that stuff, some dating back to the beginning of the franchise, is up for auction online. Fox 11's Gabrielle Mays took a peek at that collection today. And Gabrielle, what are some of the items?
Well, Tom, the collection is mainly made up of game day programs, but you'll also find pictures of some famous coaches and players. And while I was at the auction house, I found a man who says he's more than just a Packers fan.
Well, a lot of the programs from the 20s and the 30s are very, very difficult to come by.
And that's why Kyle Clark drove up from Waupun to see this Packers collection.
This is amazing. I'm very thrilled with the auction items.
As Clark continues to look around, Damian Massert, the auctioneer in charge, says the collection is filled with Packers history.
It starts in the 20s, the late 20s, and goes all the way up to the 70s. It's mainly what we have is Packer programs from various years.
The items belong to John Holzer, who died in 1981. He was a sideline scorekeeper for the Packers, and he also owned Holzer's Corner Drug Store downtown Green Bay.
That's where Packer players went. They lived near there, so Packer players came and he went to a lot of games.
Massart says the Holzer family wants to sell the items and estimates the entire collection is worth $20,000 to $30,000. While the auction bidding is only available online, there are a few items that seem to be a big hit, like this signed picture of Vince Lombardi and a book filled with pictures of former players.
These are all players from 1931. Johnny Blood, right?
Massart says what stands out about this collection is that the programs are in such good condition. He says with more than 200 items and the Packers headed to Seattle, now is the time to sell. The online bidding ends January 29th.
Right now we have 50-some people registered, covering 18 different states.
But for Packers fans and collectors like Clark, nothing's better than seeing Packers memorabilia in person.
There are a couple of programs that I need to fill out my collection, so I'll be definitely bidding on those.
Now, if you'd like to see the collection in person, the auction house is off of Finger Road on Green Bay's east side. We also have a photo gallery of some of the Packers items for sale on fox11online.com.